Your love is like a river, peaceful and deep. Your soul is like a secret that I never could keep. Greetings, Scorpio, all placements. When I look into your eyes, I know that it's true. God must have spent a little more time on you. Okay, someone feels this way about someone, Scorpio. Someone is wondering, I was also hearing have a little faith in me when the road gets dark and the tears you cry or something. I don't know. What does she say in that song? Oh, you can't, when the road gets dark and you can't see anything, let my love throw you a spark, have a little faith in me. So someone here can be having some doubts, can be having some difficulties. Someone is like, you know what, lean on me when you're not strong and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. So someone here is definitely going to be with someone through thick and thin. Someone here is wondering, someone can be used to people always leaving when the road gets tough, when the road gets dark. Oh, things are great during the honeymoon period, but once things get difficult, they peace out. No longer do they want to do the work. They're not there anymore. They're not consistent. So someone can be freaking out about that. Someone can also just be having a hard time in life. I always say it's really important to observe someone through the seasons. Like when I'm talking to clients and they're like, why are they so slow on commitment? It's like, well, they likely want to see who you are through the seasons because people act way differently when they're at the top of the wheel than when they're at the bottom. And some people, they prefer to meet someone at the bottom of the wheel. They want to see them at their worst. I need someone who can love me at my worst. I'm hearing that song by Pink Sweat. Love that song. So good. So yeah, someone is like, no, I want to love someone at their worst. I want to meet someone when they're at their worst, so I know what I'm dealing with. However, Scorpio, sometimes it's also important to meet people when they're at their highest, because sometimes when people are at the top of the wheel, whenever people are doing their best, that's actually when they do nefarious things. That's okay. So now they're having options that they've never had before, they've never been given before. Also, when someone has like a lot of money or whatever, sometimes you can really see how greedy someone is. Like someone could have really acted so sweet. They could have cleaned the house, done the dishes, make your bed. Like they're so helpful. But when they're on top, they're like, I ain't got to do all that. So I don't know. There's something here, Scorpio, about it can go either way. Like meeting someone at their worst or at their best can really reveal like the darkness in someone or the truth in someone's spirit, the truth in someone's character. But it does seem, Scorpio, like someone is really saying, no, have a little faith in me. We can work through this. We can honestly work this out. Maybe we can work it out. Work it out. I'm hearing that workout song. Some of you guys could be getting in a new workout plan. The song is called Workout Plan by Kanye. I was also initially actually hearing Spinning by Smithy. I actually tried even looking that up. I didn't even know. I don't even know this artist. And when I looked them up on Google, I couldn't find them. So I think they're kind of like an underground, just put out a couple songs. But he starts out and he says, I'm shaking because I'm nervous and my stomach is all in knots. We've been waiting and the time is coming up on us. He's like, I can hardly catch my breath when I see you and the room is getting hot. But if we slow it down, then the clock is still ticking. We still have time. We can still figure this out. So someone here can be freaking out. Someone here could have messed up and they don't want to fully own up to that. But the clock is ticking. They're feeling sweaty. They're like, okay, I have to say this, but if I say this, then it's definitely over. So someone could have messed up, but they didn't really want to admit to it. And they wanted to just brush it under the rug. But the relationship can't continue because the other person is intuitive enough or their gut just feels like something is off. And so they're like, well, should I tell them what I did a few weeks ago or should I tell them this? But they're like, if I say that, are they going to end things? If I tell them the truth, is it just going to be over? So someone can be like, I swear I'm never going to do that again. And because I'm never going to do that thing again, I'm not going to tell them. This can be someone, it's they said that they were sober. Then they went on a binge or something and they didn't tell their partner. And their partner is like, are you cheating? Energy's off. What's going on? And they're internally they know what they did, but they're like, I don't want to say it because if I say it, then I feel like they'll just leave. But now things are getting worse and they're like, well, now maybe I have to say it. If they're going to leave anyway, I may as well just come clean. I don't know. Someone needs to come clean. Someone needs to say something. Say something. I'm giving up on you. I'm sorry that I couldn't get to you. Anywhere you go, I'd follow you. So yeah, I don't know. Say something. I'm giving up on you. I'm hearing that song. Something is very tender. Something is very sensitive. Someone can also just be really nervous because they feel like the other person is out of their league. So someone could have done things nefariously because they felt like another person was out of their league. So they did something as I don't know, like insurance. It's like, okay, well, if I get attention or if I do this, it's like they get, this is coming through in Cancer's reading too. Honestly, all three water signs are bleeding in together. Someone can have something on standby just because they're like, well, you know, I have this on standby just in case what I'm dealing with goes awry, then I have that as a backup. So workout plan can turn into a backup plan. Someone can have someone as a backup plan for their workout, if you know what I mean. Getting in that cardio, Scorpio. 8 of Cups, someone is not emotionally into something with the 9 of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups, but they want to have that there anyway. You know, it's funny because I was actually hearing that Yes, Indeed by Baby and someone else, but in that he even says like, when I nut, I'm gonna leave. Like, he's like, basically, I'm just coming through, nutting, nut busting, and like kicking it, and kicking rocks, getting out. So someone here could have done something like that, or they could have someone like that, and they're in this holding relationship, but 8 of Cups, not emotionally at all into, 9 of Pentacles, they have some sort of sneaky link Taco Bell hookup thing on the side, and they could have done that like at the beginning of the formation of a relationship, but they kept it a secret the whole time. But now it's becoming an issue in the relationship, and they're like, well, if I say something, it could end the relationship. But it's in their defense. They're like, but there weren't emotions there. Like, I didn't have emotions for them. Like, I don't know, someone here is just really selfish. I'm selfish. I want you all to myself, I swear. You don't need nobody else, I swear. Is that Future? I'm selfish. I want you all to myself, I swear. So yeah, that's the messed up thing though, Scorpio. Someone is like, I'm selfish. I want you all to myself. I swear I want this. But they could have done something nefarious behind the scenes, but they're like, there weren't emotions involved. I wasn't emotionally into the experience, so it doesn't really count. What? Yeah, someone here feels like they're with a whole star. They feel like unworthy or undeserving. 3 of Cups. So they have a third party. They don't care about them, but they have something on standby. Someone can also, literally, Ace of Cups with the 7 of Swords. Literally, Scorpio, everything I'm saying. Someone is like so in love with someone, but they like are so scared of really getting hurt. So they're like, you know what? I need to have things on the side just in case. And with the 7 of Wands, I mean, swipe or no swiping. Someone can still be on dating apps. Someone could have like blocked, you know, it's like if you met someone on a dating app, they could have just like blocked you on that dating app. So like you can't see that they're still on dating apps. Knight of Cups with the 9 of Wands, literally. This is a really strong soulmate connection. 4 of Wands with Temperance, past life energy, if you believe in that kind of thing. Wheel of Fortune with the Sun. There's a lot of happiness here, a lot of fortune. Fortune favors the bold, Scorpio. So you're going to tell the truth, or you're going to let something go down in shambles. 6 of Cups, strong past life energy. Again, this is like if you guys were in kindergarten, you guys would have loved each other. Like you guys would have had crushes on each other in kindergarten. It's like your inner child, their inner child totally gets one another. There's also like real spiritual growth here and development with Temperance and the Wheel of Fortune. You guys will grow together through the years. The relationship will get stronger through the years. 11-11 soulmate energy, healing energy, very strong union, marriage energy, definitely a union that is meant for marriage. With the Hangman, it's like you learn about the underworld, the middle world, the upper world, the spiritual realm together. Someone can be trying to hide something, literally trying to hide something from the holding relationship. There is a lot of love here, the Sacred Union and the 10 of Pentacles. But the Tower with the 9 of Swords and the High Priestess, someone has secrets. Someone has secrets, Scorpio. Secrets are no fun. Secrets will hurt someone. Something is going to end. The World card with the Death, because someone kept options open. 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, 2 of, literally, 2, 2, 2. Juggling, juggling, juggling. Someone is doing, I'm hearing hungry, hungry hippos. Okay, someone here could be a hippo. But someone is doing the hokey pokey, is what I wanted to say. But hungry hippos came out of my mouth instead. Yeah, something is definitely getting revealed here. Judgment, God, it's kind of like someone has been getting away with something for so long, Scorpio, that Judgment, God is like, nah, we got to pull the plug. And now someone's like, what? Hangman with the 8 of Swords. You weren't supposed to see that what I was doing, the Fool card. It didn't mean anything, but it didn't mean anything. I love you. It didn't mean anything. Literally. That's literally the Fool card. With the Emperor, someone can be doing this to an Aries. Aries, Sagittarius energy here. Someone can be like, it's not cheating, it's just online. I didn't actually physically act on anything, but someone is definitely acting single in some aspect with the 9 of Pentacles and the Fool card. It could also be at work. Someone here could have a work wife kind of thing, and they're like, oh, it's fine because we're not actually blinking or anything. But like, the interactions between these two are totally inappropriate and nefarious, and Spirit, God is like, nah, that ain't gonna fly here, Scorpio. Bless you.